This is another part of the video of incest. Um, I want to be completely honest. There are so many secrets in my family um, that I don't understand what's going on. Who they say my mother is really not my mother. Um, when I went on Ancestry and I looked up my mother, I put my dad and my supposedly be mother, and it said basically that my dad came in with a son. My dad was 23 years old. So basically, my dad came in with a son in the marriage. Uh, the one that was supposed to be my mother, she was 18, and my dad was 23. So um, basically, it was I put her, my dad. Well, I put my dad, then I put her, then I put me, and it said stepmother. So in my family, I do not look like anyone in my family. On my dad's side, this person is supposed to be my mother. I don't look like her. None of them. No sibling, not even my half sister, which is supposed to be my half sister. We're supposed to have the same dad. I don't even look like her. But the one person I can say I look like is my grandmother. Spitting image. We look exactly alike. And if I can get this to get to the picture, I will show you. This is my grandma. This is my grandma. This is who I favor. I do not favor anyone else in the family but this woman. Now, when I spoke about incest, things are being quiet, things are hush hush, nobody wants to talk about anything. But I know that this woman that is in my family, and I believe this is the reason why I keep having these dreams about ancestry. Incest, not ancestry, incest. I keep having these dreams, and it's not that often, but it's every once in a while. And I've had a dream when I was in jail, and this dream just came out of nowhere, came completely left field. And in this dream, I was dreaming, and there was a woman came to me. Her name was Linda, and she said that I'm your biological mother. And when I found that out, I wanted to just destroy whatever I can get a hold of. And I grabbed this one person and slammed him to the ground so hard that I practically almost killed the person. This was in my dream. But this woman, her name was Linda. And I do have an aunt named Linda. And one day when I got out of jail, I was talking to my Aunt Marie, and then my Aunt Marie told me that my Aunt Linda wanted to talk to me. And she was asking if I was okay. She gave me the number, I called her, but the woman never picked up the phone. She never picked up the phone. I believe I was born incest. This is what I believe. This is the reason why I bring up the video. This is why I spoke about it in my video, because this is what I believe to be. Because no one wants to talk to me. I spoke to my aunt about it. My aunt, she's like, well, I'm gonna talk to your dad. I'm gonna send him this paperwork, and I sent her everything. I sent her, you know, it has his year, his date of birth, his marriage, when he was married, who he was married to, how many marriages he'd been in. I showed everything on Ancestry. But the one thing people did not expect technology to catch up with them. And I looked at some videos on Ancestry, and they said, don't be surprised if your dad is really your uncle, and your uncle is really your dad. And they said, don't be surprised that you see this kind of stuff. And I was quite surprised. But this is because I looked at the video Ancestry yesterday, and this is when I found out, when they said, don't be surprised that this person and that person is your father, you know, because people didn't expect technology to come around this way. They thought they would be gone by then. And some of these people want to take this to their grave. So don't be surprised your aunt is really your mother, or your uncle is really your dad, and or your grandma is really your mother, or the mother that they say is your mother is not your mother, or the one that they say is your father is really not your father. So this is what I'm saying. This is why I mentioned about incest, because I believe that this is what happened to me. This is how I became about incest. So this is the reason why I put out the video. This is the reason why I said some people may not want to talk about these type of subjects, or if anyone out there is going through the same thing and really don't know who their real father or real mother is. So this is something that I had to find out, but I didn't only just find out for myself, but I just wanted to find out because of my history. I wanted to know where I was from. How did I get here? Who is my family? Where do I come from? Because there's been so much cover up over cover up, and then finding out I'm something else completely different from what everyone's saying. But one thing I cannot deny is my grandma, because we are exactly alike, look exactly alike. So I just wanted to put that in there and give the truth on why I put the video out in the beginning, and why Spirit came to me yesterday. No, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? I think it was day before yesterday. Yeah, it was day before yesterday. Thursday. Thursday is when I had this aha moment, this light bulb switch go off, and basically Spirit showing me, hey, this is what this is. This is incest. This is what this is. This is why you're having these dreams. This is why this. This is why that. So it's happened in my family, so I know it for a fact, But anyway, Lion of Judah, Elder Valerians, out.